Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Francis. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Delaware!
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
Get your handles up.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. On the move, it's Smothers.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass, it's Hurts. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on third. Caught over the middle. It's Ncaa. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hurts. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. The shot that clears want to pick up the tempo. Defense might bring the house here. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Francis. Bringing the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. Fires into traffic, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the shot to clear is racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the catch along the sideline will... A little short of the 1st down. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it in bounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Wants to throw. It's Hurts. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Stowers. Caught near the sticks. It's Hurts. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Francis. Looking for a huge play. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The pick, the return, and the offense will be threatening. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll immediately call timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught behind the line. It's Stowers. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. The Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The shot that clears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to pass. It's Hurts. Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking for space. It's Smothers. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he's looking really good.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the shot to clear has come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Delaware. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Hurts. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Fires to the big fella. That's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, you know, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Got him downfield. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Blue Hens! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Hurts. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on down.
Fucking scrub.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go
Stupid
for
head.
it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He might want another play. To the air, it's Francis. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smothers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the shot to clear has come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Good game, bro.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. The shot to clears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Dropping back, it's Hurts. Takes the easy one to the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
It's dropped, and
What the fuck, nigga?
All
All right, come on. No timeouts, dude.
Decision will be questioned for a while.
Come on, nigga.
That's why that play
30
call is
seconds,
so risky. At this area in the
Don't get
field
better
in the
than that.
second half, you've got the lead. You don't convert, and now you're giving the opponent a chance to tie it up, to take.
Let's go.
What a job
Get up.
to lay out
Get
and
up.
make the catch.
Come on.
After that last
Gotta go,
pickup,
gotta go.
in field goal range, but still time to go for the win. They'll go to the air. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on
Touchdown,
that
let's go.
last one. Touchdown,
I'm here.
Delaware.
I'm the best.
They've got
I'm the
lead
fucking
here
best in the world, nigga. I'm the best.
What a great job by the quarterback.
I'm the fucking best.
Point accurate
I
on
swear
that
I'm the
touchdown
best.
pass, giving his offense the lead here with just seconds to go in the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we